What's up, guys, and welcome back to Epic Journey Through the Bible. We are wrapping up Matthew chapter 8 today, and the question for today is Jesus bad for business? Is Jesus bad for your business? Okay, so it's a famous story. Jesus arrives at the Gerasenes, it calls it in Matthew chapter 8, and there are these two demon-possessed men who actually live among the tombs. They live in a graveyard. And they come charging out and screaming and whatever, all kinds of craziness I'm sure that they're doing at Jesus and the disciples. And Jesus stops them and they start talking to Jesus. They start saying, "What have we to do with you, Jesus, of the Son of the Most High God?" They know who Jesus is. They're calling out who Jesus is. They're terrified of him. Again, we talked about this before. There is no comparison, there is no contest, there is no battle when it comes to Jesus versus demons, or even one holy angel versus demons. God is stronger, and so his side always wins. There's no contest there, as some people like to depict it as this sort of epic struggle back and forth. The only struggle is them struggling to see who are we going to give our allegiance to. Well, in this case, these guys had given their allegiance to the demons, who are now being confronted by Jesus himself. And the guys apparently want to be free of these demons because the demons understand that Jesus is about to cast them out of the guys. So they say to Jesus, "Please, can you cast us into that herd of pigs over there? Can you cast us into the herd of swine?" Because there were swine farmers nearby who were raising swine, raising pigs for sale. And Jesus, in the book of Matthew, it's so cool. It records him as just saying one word. They ask to go into the swine, the pigs, and he says, "Go." And boom, they go into the swine. The swine go running off of a cliff and die. And it says the whole city comes out to see Jesus because they realize something supernatural happened. So they all come out to see it and to see him. And then they start to ask him to depart from their region. It's the craziest thing. Why are they asking Jesus to leave right after he performed this amazing miracle? Don't they care about those two demon-possessed men? And the answer is no. Obviously they don't. They couldn't care less. What do they care about? They care about the bottom line. They care about dollars and cents. And the only thing that makes sense to them is dollars and cents, making money. And so they're frustrated with Jesus for healing these two guys, casting out the demons, because it cost a lot of business profits. Yikes. Do we ever do the same thing in our lives? Are we ever so concerned with our own taking care of ourselves that we feel like we can't trust God to take care of us? And as a result of it, he's waiting to do miracles for us, and we're not even happy about the miracles because it's not what we were planning to do to take care of ourselves. See, these guys didn't have to choose to be pig farmers. They could have done anything to make money, but they chose to be pig farmers, and as a result, they lost their pigs. Now they're Jews, which means they know clearly the laws about clean and unclean meats, and how God had said, really, for anyone, no one is supposed to eat pigs or other unclean animals. They aren't fit for food, God says in the Bible. But here they are raising pigs, going directly against what they have learned and what they've been taught and what they know to be true. So that's their first strike against them. But think about it from our context now. Do we ever treat this the same way in our relationship with God and our relationship with Jesus? Are we afraid to pay tithe because we feel like God can't take care of me if I don't try to take care of myself? Are we afraid to tell our boss, "You know what, I can't work on the Sabbath day because God gave me that day off," because we're afraid we have to take care of ourselves? Are we struggling and fighting? Are we in a job where we know we're selling something or doing something that we know God wouldn't want us to do, but we're doing it anyway because we feel like we have to take care of ourselves? We don't have to take care of ourselves, guys. That's the answer here. With faith, we can trust that Jesus will take care of us. These demon-possessed guys come running up to Jesus because they don't know how to take care of themselves. And what does Jesus do? Jesus takes care of them. If you don't know how to take care of yourself, if you don't know what to do or where to turn, and you know that what you're doing right now is wrong and you want to get on the right track, It's never too late to come to Jesus and say, Jesus, help me, save me from this situation that is controlling me, this demon that is possessing me and making me do things that I don't want to do, that are going against your will, God. And Jesus will come into your life in a powerful way and set you free, just like he did for these guys here. We can trust that he will provide for us. God bless you guys. Have an amazing day. If this video was a blessing for you, please push that thumbs up button if you liked it and share it with anybody who you think would find it a blessing as well. Have an amazing day, guys.